What is going on, YouTube? Joe here with Color Nation Media, and welcome back for another episode of Pokemon Omega Ruby. This is episode number 75, and today we're going to be attempting to capture Giratina, and to do that, of course, we're going to need to have Dialga and Palkia both in our party, and since they are version exclusives, you will need to either trade from the other game or find it some other way. I think you might be able to even do it by transferring them from the 5th gen games, I'm pretty sure. Not positive on that, though, because both of mine are 6th gen, so we'll just go with that. But anyway, we're going to hop on our Latios and fly into the sky. Now that we have both of them in our party, we can return to that rip that was in the sky before, if I can find it. There it is. Of course, it's always, like, directly behind me, and I have to turn it all the way around. But this appeared when you did capture either Dialga or Palkia, and it'll appear again once you have both of them in your party. Peculiar scenery that you've never seen before stretches beyond the gap. Do you want to fly into the gap? Yes, of course we do. And now we get to listen to that awesome Giratina music, which is one of my favorites. Not just in 4th gen, but one of my favorites of all time. For some reason, I just really enjoy this track. But I feel like I'm enjoying all of them, or almost all of them. But Giratina, I don't know, it just has a special place in my heart, I guess. Probably because I really enjoyed Platinum. That's one of my favorite games, too. So, we'll go ahead and throw a quick ball, because I'm actually going to remember to do it this time. And he's going to break out immediately, so that didn't do us too much good there. So he's going to go for the Shadow Claw, and Gloom actually takes that very well. That's a stab Shadow Claw, too. Is that this thing's most powerful attack? I don't know. It also has pressure, so that could be an issue with putting it to sleep. Do I really want to switch out here? Probably not. I mean, we could go into Palkia, I guess. But what are the chances this thing doesn't have any, like, Dragon-type moves? That's what I was looking for. It probably has, like, Dragon Breath or something. But I'm just taking a look to see what I could possibly weaken it with. And I think I'm actually going to go into Machamp here instead of wasting Sleep Powders. It doesn't make a whole lot of sense when pressure is going to wear it down very quickly. I'm going to go into Machamp. We should be able to take hits fairly well. Spall is good at taking hits anyway. He's seasoned. And yeah, Aura Sphere did nothing. Oh my goodness. That did 23 HP. We're going to fire off a Rock Tomb, make him a little bit slower. And I don't think this thing has any type of recovery. I'm really hoping it doesn't have rest. Well, I think that is Giratina's only recovery just in general. So if it doesn't have rest, we're safe. So we've seen Aura Sphere and Shadow Claw so far. So it's probably... Oh, it also has Hex. Okay, so it's got the dual Ghost Stabs. I don't know what its last move is. I would assume a Dragon-type move. Like Dragon Breath or something. I don't know. Or Dragon Claw, I suppose. I don't think I can go for another Rock Tomb. I was hoping I'd be able to get off enough damage to get it into the red, but I don't want to go for it again there because I think it might just take it out if we get a higher roll. So I am going to go back into Gloom now, and now we can either just go for Giga Drain, we can go for Sweet Scent, or we can put it to sleep. We have options, is what I'm trying to say. It might be in our best interest to absorb a hit here and then go for the Sweet Scent, just because if we miss a Sleep Powder, we've wasted 4 PP, and that's not exactly a good thing, especially if this Giratina becomes a little bit problematic to capture. Is he going to go for the Aura Sphere? That does nothing again. We can take Aura Spheres and Hexes all day. I'm just kind of afraid of whatever that last move may be. And Giga Drain did nothing as well. Everything is doing nothing, basically. Gonna go for the Hex again, and that pretty much does the same as... What was that other move? Shadow Claw. Pretty much the same. And we can just keep going for Giga Drains here. With the damage that that's doing, even if it gets a critical hit, it's not going to knock him out. And we get a little tiny bit of HP back anyway. And he's going to show his 4th move here as Shadow Force. That is unfortunate because it's, I think, 120 base power move. It is Stab. We're not going to take this well. Even if I had Protect, that wouldn't have mattered because it goes through Protect. You just can't avoid this attack, basically. Actually, that's not true. You might be able to avoid it if you are flying or underground or underwater. I'm not sure. I've never actually tested that. But I'm going to just use the fresh water since we have a lot of them anyway. That animation! Oh my goodness, that's crazy. Unfortunately, he scores a crit, so that does a butt ton of damage. But I would not be opposed to seeing that a few more times throughout this battle because that was freaking cool. Now, I think Shadow Force only has 5 PP, if I'm not mistaken. I mean, I guess I could look that up. I think it's 5 PP. A move like that, you would think would have 5 PP at least. I can probably just go for another fresh water here. That'll get me back up to like 120. Or I could just try to put him to sleep. That could work too. Or not put him to sleep, go for a Giga Drain. We're already down to 4 of those. Was that a crit? No, it was not. Never mind, it kind of looked like crit damage. But we probably shouldn't attack him again. I feel like if I do attack him again, that is when I'll get a critical hit. And that'll be very sad. I'll be a very, very sad little flower. So we're probably better off just going for the Sleep Powder. That's what I'm going to do. Unfortunately, because we did Rock Tomb him and lower his speed, he is going to burn a turn of sleep on the same turn that we put him to sleep. Because, yeah, obviously he's slower. That's one of the perks to, you know, being slower than your opponent is they attack you first. You have to take the hit, of course, but then you get an extra turn of sleep to throw Ultra Balls and things. So, we're doing okay as far as the Ultra Balls are concerned. We only have 2 more Legendaries after this to capture anyway. So, I don't think we're going to have to buy more. It really depends on how difficult Giratina is, honestly. That'll give us a good idea. So I'll go ahead and throw another Ultra Ball here. And hope he stays in, basically. There's 1 shake, there's 2 shakes, 3 shakes. And he's going to break out, unfortunately, at the last possible second. He is going to stay asleep, thankfully. He's probably going to wake up this turn. But I'm still just going to throw an Ultra Ball. I'm really tempted to just click Sleep Powder. Actually, no, that doesn't make sense because I'm faster. Never mind. That works on other legendaries when you predict them to wake up. Doesn't work when you're faster, though. So, the Giratina is going to wake up, and unfortunately, he is going to go for the Shadow Force. Really nothing I can do about it. I could heal up here, or I could just waste a turn going for, like, I don't know, Giga Drain, I suppose, or Acid. I guess Acid would be the better choice. I mean, it clearly doesn't have recovery. But I'm not positive that I'd be able to take that, so I kind of needed to heal up. Yeah, that would have been close. Would have been pretty close. Now we can go for a Sleep Powder, though, and I could heal up again on the first turn. I feel like this is going to be a longer battle, though. I really do feel like it's going to be a longer battle. But after we capture Giratina, it's probably going to be a longer episode just because I want to show off the location of the Griseous Orb, which changes the form of Giratina, and we also haven't found the item to change the forms of Tornadus, Thundurus, and Landorus, even though we've captured them all. And that's also in Mauville City, so that's been where I've been ending the episodes off at that Pokemon Center anyway, so hopefully it'll all work out. So I'll go ahead and throw another Ultra Ball here. We're down into the 20s now, which isn't too bad. It's not unheard of to capture 3 legendaries in like 29-ish balls. Especially because we have quick balls too, so that could come in handy if we can snag one very easily at the beginning. Here comes the Aura Sphere, and yeah, we can take that no problem. Did that even do 10? Did that even do 10? I don't think it did. I probably should heal up here. I mean, I'm using all my fresh waters, which is great because I just had them sitting there, and I don't think I'll use them otherwise. Like, there's really no reason for me to use them. So might as well use them a little bit. A little bit, yeah. That makes sense. I'm just going to stop talking about that. As he goes with the Shadow Claw, and I mean, I really wish you would just continue to spam Aura Sphere because it has a lot of PP. You're going to be in no danger of running out of that anytime soon. And I can just heal off the damage. I can put you to sleep and, you know, get some more turns to throw some Ultra Balls. So I will go ahead and use another fresh water here. That'll get us back up to full so that if we do get critted here, which is very possible, it won't take us out. Gloom has been the MVP. Somebody mentioned it in the comments a few days ago. It may have even been Mike. That Gloom has just been the MVP of the last, like, 10 episodes of the series. Maybe even more than that. Just putting everybody to sleep, taking hits like nobody's business. All while being at pretty much the same level as these legendary Pokemon. So it's not like he's crazy over-leveled like the rest of our party in the 70s. Gloom's at level 52. It was actually less than level 50 when we started capturing these legends. So I was just taking a look at the rest of my inventory there. I've got some other random things like Great Balls, Pokeballs. I think I even had a couple of Premier Balls or something. I don't know how useful that's going to be for us. Probably not useful at all. But Giratina is going to stay fast asleep. And that's good for us because we can just continue to throw our Ultra Balls here. Come on, stay in there. I had like a hunch that Giratina was going to be a problem. But I kind of wasn't expecting it to drag longer than 10 minutes, considering how quickly we were able to get into the battle and everything. Didn't really waste any time. But do I want something else to take the hit? I am running low on fresh waters. Do I want to conserve them? I mean, it's probably better that I just stay in. Because I need to put Giratina back to sleep anyway. I really hope it doesn't come down to me having to paralyze it, because we may have to soft reset for running out of Ultra Balls. That may be what it comes down to. Especially because of pressure stalling out the PP of Sleep Powder, and yeah, this is the process. Most of our turns here are spent not even throwing Ultra Balls at this thing. So that did a solid amount. Not quite 50 though. So I don't know what I was worried about. I think I overestimated the damage of it. But we should probably just go for another Sleep Powder here. That'll bring us down to 7 PP remaining, which means we have 4 tries, basically, because, yeah, it uses 2 PP each time. That's the downside to pressure, unfortunately. But, I mean, I really can't complain, even if this does take a while, just because there's been quite a few legendaries that I've captured either in one ball or just a few balls that really haven't given me any trouble at all. So I feel like overall we've been really lucky, especially with those that we have paralyzed along the way, because I feel like they just were paralyzed, like fully paralyzed over and over and over and over again. We got really lucky with that. So he's going to stay fast asleep. Oh, you know what? We actually got really lucky with Ho-Oh too. Like, we were so dangerously close to having it run out of PP and kill itself via struggle. I think it only had like 2 or 3 turns left, maybe even less than that. So we just captured it at the right time, and that was before we even had Gloom in the party, I think. Pretty sure I paralyzed it, because I doubt I would have wanted to send in a Gloom on a potential Sacred Fire. That wouldn't be too smart. Even with Eviolite, I don't know that it was going to be able to take that. But anyway, we will go ahead and throw another Ultra Ball here. We're getting lots of shakes. The shakes are happening. It's not just breaking out immediately every time. Close but no cigar, basically. He's going to go for the Hex, and I'm fine with that. Perfectly fine with that. Actually, I wouldn't be opposed to you going for Shadow Force a couple more times and just making sure that you're out of that move completely. He's used it, what, 3 times now? So if it does have 5 PP, it's got 2 left in that range. Maybe he's used it more than that. I haven't really been paying attention like I probably should have been. Since that's his most dangerous move, I probably should have counted that. But that would be if I was a good player, which I'm not. So I think we have to just continue to throw Ultra Balls. Unfortunately, we're getting down near 20. We may need to buy a few more to see how much money I have. There's 2 shakes, and he's going to break out again. Oh dear. He's going to stay fast asleep. He's still snoozing away. On the bright side, even though this is taking kind of a long time, we get to listen to this awesome music. I'm pretty excited about using this in like Wi-Fi battles and stuff. That's going to be fun. Pretty excited just in general about using all the different legendary tracks in Wi-Fi battles. He's going to break out of that ball immediately, and he's probably going to wake up. No, he's not. I feel like he's getting a lot of sleep turns here. Has he been asleep a long time, or is it just me? Now we're down to 20 Ultra Balls after this one. He's going to break out of this one immediately. That's not cool. Finally, he wakes up, and he's going to go for the Hex. I'm fine with that because it doesn't really do much. We can definitely take that. Brings us down to 26, and I will put you to sleep. We only have 2 more opportunities to put this Giratina to sleep after this. And at that point, I'm going to have to either paralyze it or see if it's worth it to use like an elixir or an ether or something if I have those. Pretty sure I do, just chilling in my bag because I never use them. But I also sometimes sell them all, so it's also possible that I did sell them. There's 2 shakes, 3 shakes, and finally he's going to stay captured, so we don't even have to worry about what the scenario would be after this point because he stays in. That was a long struggle. It really was. Not as bad as Heatran or even Reshiram, I don't think. Yeah, it definitely didn't take like almost 50 Ultra Balls, but still, that was a bit of a struggle. So finally, Giratina is ours, and now we can move on to the second part of the episode. The Renegade Pokemon. 1,653.5 pounds. My goodness, this thing is heavy. This Pokemon is said to live in a world on the reverse side of ours where common knowledge is distorted and strange. Yes. The design of Giratina is awesome. I really would like another ghost dragon type. Like, that would be really, really cool. I would also really like a bug and dragon type. But I feel like there are Pokemon already that could potentially fit that category, like Yanmega, I guess. Because it's supposed to be like a dragonfly-ish type thing. But, yeah, anyway. Let's see, what else? What else did I want to say? I don't know. I mentioned its weight already. Why is it so freaking heavy? It's ridiculous. That's like almost 2 tons. That's just craziness. Craziness. It's, I guess, advantageous for Giratina that it is immune to low kick and resists grass knot, so those weight-based moves don't do too much to it anyway. So I guess it's not that big of a deal. Now, we want to head... I knew I was going to get attacked by wild bird Pokemon. A Pelipper? What level is this thing? Am I going to be able to escape? And how is Gloom just standing in the middle of the sky? I don't understand. Turns out it's only at level 40, so we can't escape. I just don't understand the premise of that. Like, was Gloom standing on a cloud? Or, like, what was that? I don't understand. We're going to land in Pacific Log Town because the Griseous Orb is actually east of here. So we can stop at the Pokemon Center, and we can check out Giratina, put it in our party if we want to, and we definitely need to get healed up because Gloom especially is needing some attention here because it took a beating, and it really didn't have any PP left either, especially on Sleep Powder. So, and with my luck, if I don't heal it now, I'll forget and just start to record the next episode, and it won't work out, basically. So it's a quirky nature, which, I mean, it's like I synchronized it with Gardevoir, basically, because Gardevoir is quirky. So we'll put Palkia and Dialga in the box, and I guess we can take Giratina with us. That would make sense. We can come back to get the genies, but we do need Dive, and I need Surf, too. I have a Ducklet somewhere that knows Dive, so I don't have to teach it to anybody. Is it you? Yes, it is. Okay, I know I have one Ducklet here that is a Little Cup competitive Pokemon, and one Ducklet that is just a random one that I taught Dive to for whatever reason. I don't remember why I did that. Oh, it may have been because I got rid of Dive on Sharpedo. I didn't keep it on there for too long. Toad doesn't like to dive, even though she's pretty quick with it. So we have everything that we need. We can head out to the east of Pacific Log now. And I probably should use a Max Repel or a Super Repel or something. Something along those lines so we don't get attacked by 1,500 wild Pokemon. I only have one Max Repel, so we might as well use it. We can start digging into the Super Repels. Probably going to be the last time we use it in the series, to be honest. After this, I don't think that we'll be in a place where we can encounter wild Pokemon. So we want to continue east onto Route 130. And it should be... Oh, no, that's Route 129. It should be at the northeast corner, so here it is. This should be the spot that we are looking for. Now, you can't use the dowsing machine underwater, so this gets a little tricky. So I'm basically going to just start swimming around pressing the A button. And eventually we should be able to find it. It's over. It's got to be over here. Oh, there it is. Okay, that did not take long at all. So in this spot right here, the Griseous Orb is just chilling. And there are other items around in the grass, like things like the Meadow Plate. Quite a few of the plates actually are found underwater, if not all of them? I don't know. I feel like that's a stretch to say that all of them are found there. But I definitely did just find the Meadow Plate not that long ago, diving and just doing some exploring and stuff. So that's cool. So we have the Griseous Orb, and now we can head over to Mauville's. Oh my gosh, with the birds! I just got sniped, basically. Another Pelipper. What is it with these Pelipper? I'm not a fan. Not a fan of the wild Pelipper. They're pretty high leveled though. Like level 40, that's kind of a lot. But I guess it's pretty consistent with the level that your Pokemon would be at the time that you get the Eon Flute. But anyway, we're going to land in Mauville City because we can then use the Pokemon Center to pull out Landorus and Tornadus and Thundurus, and we can go searching for the Reveal Glass and change their forms, and it'll just be lots of fun. But first, we can probably check it out on Giratina, so let's give it an item. And it should be all the way at the bottom. There we go, the Griseous Orb. Whoa. That's pretty darn cool. Not gonna lie, I like the little shadows there. Pretty awesome stuff. So let's check it out. The Giratina origin form. Good stuff. This model of Giratina is just amazing to me. Like, I like the design of the altered form, or I call it the normal form, but it's not really a normal form. I don't know. I like the design of that, but the origin form is just so freaking cool. Like, the way they did the sprite, or model, I should say, in 6th Gen is just fantastic. Very well done, Game Freak. Good job. I approve. So now, we are free to pick up our Thundurus, our Landorus, and our Tornadus. I should put somebody in the box. I'll put Sharpedo there because I only had her just to use Surf. She's going to be coming back to the team in a few episodes to help us take on the Elite Four anyway. The team will be reuniting for one last stand before this series ends, which will be kind of sad. Now, I don't know exactly where this place is. It's around here somewhere. I know it's on the, like, it's one of the sides. I just don't know where. Is it this way? I hate Mauville City. It's like a giant puzzle to me. Like, I always get lost looking for places, and I don't know why. I don't know why that is. It's in, like, one of these places here, and it has a mirror on the outside. I know exactly what it looks like. Oops, I did not mean to go in there. This is going to be fun. Watch this take me, like, 10 minutes to find this. What is this place? What are these places? Is this the Battle Institute? Yeah, those are the Battle Institutes, definitely. It's not along this wall. This is the center again. This is going to lead us back out to the Pokemon Center. Okay, so we did a giant circle. That did not help at all. It must, maybe it's on the other side, the back wall. Like where I first came out into this little plaza area, just the other direction. Did I miss it? Maybe I did. I did not want to go in there. Why does it keep making me go in here? I was pressing down, not even left. Oh, this has turned into ridiculousness. What is this place? Oh, the studio. Okay, so we can teach your lovely little Pokemon some moves. Okay, then. I don't really need my Pokemon to learn moves, but thanks. The Move Tutoring Dojo. So, unbelievable move. Is that like Grass Pledge and Fire Pledge and stuff? Or Blast Burn. Either way, I mean, I'm not really interested. Students wanted the Song and Sword Academy. I'm assuming that has something to do with Meloetta and Keldeo, I would guess. Kind of sounds like it. What is along this wall here? I think this is where we came out. So it's got to be around here somewhere. Yeah, I think I just went the wrong way. Oops. What is that? That's a closed down place. Here we go. The mirror shop. Finally. That took way too long. Sorry about that. Wait a sec. Don't tell me you were with Tornadus. No, I am. Oh my, that's awesome. This mirror is called Reveal Glass, and it's said to be for Tornadus. You can have it. Feel free to use it, but don't tell my husband about it, okay? Yeah, okay, sure. If I ever see him, I'll be sure to not mention it. Whoa. Why are you asking me if I used it already? I just got it like 2 seconds ago. So let's check it out. Where is it? Is it a key item, I guess? A looking glass that reveals the truth. Whoa. That's pretty cool. So there's Tornadus. I love those little animations on the sprites, though. And there's Thundurus, changing into the Therian forms. And Landorus as well. We'll get a look at them in the preview, too, so we can see their beautiful models, animated models, that is. They're all pretty darn awesome. I think Tornadus is my favorite, because I'm partial to the bird figure, I guess. But good stuff. There is Thundurus with the Volt Absorb. Oh yeah, I forgot it gets Volt Absorb. And Landorus, who, I mean, if you play competitively and you play OU, you are probably tired of looking at this thing, but its design is really cool. It's a shame that it's so overused. But yeah, good stuff. So there we go. That's pretty much it. That's all I wanted to do in this episode, so I kind of drug it on a little bit. But it's all stuff that we needed to get done. So next time, I think we will be ready to capture Kyurem. Do we have one more after that? I'm trying to think what else there would be. That might actually be the last legendary. I'm not sure. I could be missing one. I don't know. We either have 1 or 2 more. I guess we'll find out next time. But I hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, please make sure you're leaving a like rating or a comment or whatever you would like to do. And I will see you all next time. And until then, game on.